Hi, my name is Siddharth Sharma. I'm your NDTV AutoMate, and this is a show that is your ultimate guide into the world of mobility and automobiles. We've got a power-packed show lined up for you guys this week. So without any further ado, let's get started. Coming up on the show, we get you the first look at the MG Majestor and the new Nissan Gravite. We break down the performance credentials of the Mercedes-AMG CLE 53. Plus, in Safety Buddy, we tackle smarter driving habits. An exclusive chat with the CEO of VinFast India to understand brand's plans for the country. First up on the show, we have the brand new MG Majestor, which in a way is going to replace the Gloster from the house of MG and is trying to compete with the Toyota Fortuner, a king in its segment. But is it good enough? Anirban Mitra recently got a chance to check this new Majestor from up close and personal, check out its off-roading capabilities, and tells you whether it's worth it or not.
JSW MG once again shows confidence in a segment where numbers are small but cars massive in size. Meet the Majestor. Essentially a facelift to the Gloster, this D-segment SUV goes on sale in April. Mechanically, things largely remain the same. A 2-litre twin-turbo diesel engine produces 215 horsepower. It is mated to an 8-speed torque converter, and this is a proper 4x4 machine, which means it is built on ladder-on frame chassis, handsome amount of ground clearance, water wading, and also a whole host of electronics with transfer case and differentials to give you that opportunity to go anywhere you feel like. It's a big, muscular SUV. Over 5 meters in length, it is tallest and widest in the segment. It commands attention and space on the road equally. What's new are the grille, LED lights and 19-inch alloy wheels. In a word, Majesta is for those who are looking for a big and brawny SUV. Fortuner is plain Jane, but Majesta is not. It's modern, comes with a host of connected features and feel-good factors. New infotainment screen, the driver's digital display is also reworked. The central tunnel gets more features than before. You have ambient lighting, you have a 3-zone climate control, wireless charging. The stereo system feels nice, they are from JBL. Panoramic sunroof, you have 6-seater, 7-seater option, and this feels more spacious. Especially if you are one of those who want third row to be fully utilized, this one provides more space than the Toyota. Features aside, the touch and feel are a bit plasticky and do not appear as durable as the Fortuner. 300 odd liters of cargo volume can be extended to humongous 1500 liters by folding down the third row. Toyota Fortuner is segment's top dog thanks to reliability, resale and a cult following. Look beyond the common, the only big contender in the segment is the MG Majestor. The price announcement is due for April 2026.
Now, EVs are able to deliver you instant torque and that sense of speed, but if you want to feel the soul of a vehicle, you definitely need an ICE engine, and a good one too. Well, up next is a car that not many can buy, but many can dream of. And if you have just 1 crore rupees lying just like that, well, this is probably a sports car with practicality that you can go for. Check out a Mercedes-Benz AMG with us on AutoMate. In a country where potholes outnumber racetracks, who would buy this? An inline 6-cylinder 3-litre AMG CLE 53. This car makes no sense, and yet it makes perfect sense. India loves practicality. Big boot spaces, high ground clearance, and 7 seats, and the CLE 53 offers none of that. It offers exclusivity. This is not a car that you buy to blend in. It's a car that you buy to stand out. It's rare, it's niche. It's a statement that says, I don't follow trends, I make them. Under the hood, a 3-litre inline-six with an electric booster and twin scroll turbo. 4.2 seconds to 100 kilometers an hour. AMG Performance 4MATIC Plus for grip. Rear axle steering for agility. And then there's the soundtrack, the AMG Performance Exhaust. Balanced when you want to be discreet, powerful when you want the world to know you've arrived. Here's the irony, for all of its drama, the CLE 53 is surprisingly usable. Comfortable ride, adaptive suspension, tech-loaded cabin, even folding rear seats for that weekend getaway. It's indulgence with a dash of practicality. It still doesn't make any sense, or it makes perfect sense if turning heads is your daily cardio. The only reason you are not buying this car is because you haven't driven it yet. The Mercedes-AMG CLE 53 is a car that says subtlety is overrated. Or you believe that fixed deposits are better investments than having a grin on your face every day. Now, if you're in the market for a 7-seater MPV and have a huge family but on a budget, Nissan has an offering for you. It's come out with their all-new Gravite. Mohit Bhardwaj recently checked that car out and tells you what makes it special and how it will hot up the competition in that affordable 7-seater MPV space. Check the story out.
There's a new 7-seater in town. It's called the Nissan Gravite. Now, Nissan has launched this 7-seater MPV at a starting price of rupees 5.65 lakh. Ex-showroom, its introductory pricing. This MPV is based on the Renault Triber's platform. But what all it gets, let's find that out. Now, in terms of design, this looks very much like the Triber. The sheet metal is the same, but what is new? Now, over to this bonnet, you have a Gravite motif, quite like the JLR cars. Now, over to the grille, you have a larger grille than the Triber, and there's this Nissan logo. Now, Nissan is also saying this bumper is new. Yes, it is. But a good thing about it, which I liked, are these new C-shaped elements. And with these orange inserts, they look really nice. Now, around the rear, there aren't much changes in comparison to the Triber. The sheet metal is the same and the tail lamp housing is also the same, but it comes with new glow pattern and the bumper is revised, quite like the front one with C-shaped element. Around the side profile, everything again is quite like the Triber, even the silhouette. But what's new here are these wheel caps for these styled wheels. Now, on the inside too, the Gravite reminds us of the Triber, but with a few changes. So there are 3 different upholstery themes you can opt from on the Gravite, and that's not the case on the Triber. It also gets JBL sound system on the top spectrum, and the screen is an 8-inch touchscreen display for the infotainment unit and a 7-inch display for your instrument cluster. The steering wheel is leather wrapped. It also gets cruise control and steering mounted audio controls. There are rear AC vents as well, and you get 2 cooled compartments, one here on the center console and one is your top glove box. Now, talking of things that I really like here, now here's a 2-way dash cam on the Gravite, and the other bits that you're seeing here are a part of accessories. In terms of space, everything remains the same. Powertrain, well, that's like the Triber too. You get a 1-liter 3-pot NA petrol motor that puts out 72 PS against 96 Newton meters of max torque. You get 2 gearbox choices, 5-speed manual and a 5-speed AMT. Talking of mileages, well, the manual comes with 19.6 kmpl claim mileage, while the AMT delivers 19.3 kilometers to a liter as its claim mileage. It will also come with aftermarket CNG kit and in fact a dual cylinder CNG kit. Also, talking of prices, they start at rupees 5.65 lakh as introductory prices, and they are limited to just 5,000 customers, and the first 5,000 customers will also get free service for the next 5 years.
Now, at AutoMate, we have been championing road safety, and this week on AutoMate Safety Buddy, we're talking about a very simple rule or a driving habit that you can follow every day to make yourself and everybody around you feel much more safe while driving. Check it out. Big car, big presence, big responsibility. No, this is not a lecture. This is a reality check. Today's AutoMate safety buddy tip is simple, yet somehow ignored every day. Lane discipline. If you're driving straight, stay in your lane. If you're slower, move left. If you want to overtake, indicate, move, finish the job and come back. Sounds basic, right? Yet somehow our roads look like free-for-all parking lots in motion. When a vehicle holds its lane, traffic flows better. There's less sudden braking, fewer panic swerves, and way less road rage. In SUVs that are generally tall, wide, and commanding, your movements influence everyone around you. Drive predictably, and others automatically behave better. This isn't racing and this isn't a video game, and cutting lanes does not make you faster. It makes you stressful to be around. One good habit, one safer road, only with NDTV AutoMate. Now we all know Mahindra for its big SUVs and farm equipment, but they are stepping into a new space with the UDO. What is it and why does it matter? Let's check the story out.
Today with me I have the new entrant in the three-wheeler passenger business. It's called Mahindra UDO. Now Mahindra has tall claims about this three-wheeler. I'm gonna tell you what all it gets other than this futuristic styling. Well, the styling on the Mahindra UDO is very new, I have to say. We haven't seen any three-wheeler of this sort of design in the recent past. It looks quite modern, if anything. The wheelbase here is 2100 millimeters and also gets a ground clearance of 215 millimeters. Wheel size is 12-inch at the rear, and over to the front you get dual forks for the suspension setup. The rear suspension setup is fully independent too. Now the crazy part about this, the cockpit on this three-wheeler, it looks very futuristic, and you get region modes and you get 3 riding modes as well, which is range, ride and race. Along with that you have a all digital instrument cluster, and if you put it in reverse, you also have a reverse parking camera with a screen over there. Now Mahindra is saying you can have a whole lot of accessories for this one, like you can have rain guards over to the sides, you can also have a phone mount holder for this and a charger as well. And if you're really interested, I mean you are an audiophile, you can also plonk in some speakers on this one. But how good is it in terms of ownership and to run it for your business purposes? The cost of ownership remains relatively low because you are getting free services for 1 lakh kilometers. Also the warranty is 1.5 lakh kilometers or 6 year, whichever comes earlier. Now Mahindra also says they'll be offering 20 lakh rupee accidental insurance for the driver of this three-wheeler passenger vehicle. And another great part up the arsenal of this auto is the amount of legroom you get. I mean the autos that we have seen for last centuries, or I mean a lot of decades, they lack legroom. Here you can sit very comfortably, I have to say. Now another cool thing is the real world range stands at 200 kilometers while the claimed range is little over 250 kilometers. Do you get any of it in any other three-wheeled passenger electric vehicle? I guess no. This indeed is a strong suit from Mahindra.
Now after so many events, Maruti has finally announced the introductory prices of the all-new e-Vitara. Up next, we tell you everything that you need to know about the prices on the e-Vitara and all the big headline makers in our AutoMate News of the Week.
It's time to look at the top automotive news of the week. Maruti Suzuki has electrified the mid-size SUV segment with its first EV, the e-Vitara, launched at an introductory 10.99 lakh rupees under the battery as a service model. With the battery, the prices of EV start at 15.99 lakh rupees. The highly competitive price makes it the most affordable model in its segment. The EV world has also welcomed the Punch EV with Tata Motors, ensuring that it remains future-proof with a host of updates. Launched at 6.49 lakh rupees with battery as a service, the micro-electric SUV comes with changes in design and features. It offers a range of up to 468 kilometers on a single charge with a 40 kilowatt-hour battery. The number of performance SUVs in India has increased with the launch of the Volkswagen Tayron R line at 46.99 lakh rupees. The German 7-seater SUV packs a 2.0-litre TSI petrol engine that develops 204 horsepower and 320 Newton-meter. BMW has fired up the X3 lineup with a new variant at 74.5 lakh rupees. This top-spec petrol model swaps the base tune for a punchier 258 horsepower and 400 Nm for its 2.0-litre turbo petrol engine. Jeep India turns heads with the limited-run Meridian Track Edition, priced at 35.95 lakh rupees for the 80 and 37.8 lakh rupees for the 4x4. It gets visual changes with dark piano black accents, signature hood decal, and a dark espresso cabin with quilted seats. For luxury MPV fans, Mercedes-Benz confirmed the launch of the new V-Class on March 3rd, bringing back diesel sophistication after a 2022 hiatus. It eyes rivals like the Velfire and Lexus LM with premium rear lounging, tapping India's booming high-end MPV demand. On the safety front, the government rolls out the PM Rahat scheme for road accident victims, offering cashless treatment up to 1.5 lakh rupees for 7 days. This golden hour push could save half of road crash lives, blending tech and relief for safer Indian roads.
Now, the EV penetration in the Indian market has been growing at a steady pace in the year 2025, but 2026 is betting on a big push when it comes to the EV segment. Now, we recently caught up with the CEO of VinFast, who attained number 4 position in the year 2025 when it comes to the EV segment, and this year they have big plans. Check out that conversation. So it's been an year of VinFast in India. We've seen a steady rise of VinFast as a car company in India, but we also know that VinFast does a lot of other things as well. But we'll stick to cars. You got 2 models last year. How's the journey been? You've reached to now what, 4th level now?
Yeah. So journey has been incredible for VinFast. Last year, 2025 January, we made our debut in Bharat Mobility Show. In the month of August, we had our plant inaugurated. In September, we started retailing our cars. And quickly, we are now making mark. The products have been really liked by our customers. And if I talk about Vahan registration, October, we were number 8 as far as the EV auto OEMs are concerned, as far as the Vahan registration is concerned. Then from 8, we jumped to 7 in the month of November. In the month of December, we have been number 4. That shows that customers are liking our products a lot. They really like the value, the premiumness which they are getting in the product at a very affordable price. But we also know that product and price is the most important, but it has to be supported by network also. So we had 2-pronged strategy. One strategy is the showrooms. So we had quickly ramped up 35 showrooms in 27 cities. That's something which I will say that the team had done a very good job.
Take us to what's the product portfolio going to look like, or what's the strategy going to be like? Are we going to see a launch a month, a launch every 6 months? How it's going to be?
We will be launching one new product every 6 months to create that excitement. And this year, we'll be launching rather 3 products.
Okay.
And we will be launching products in segments where currently we are not present, but these segments, they offer a good, promising, customer base for us. Say, for example, this year in the, say, maybe second quarter or first half of this year, we will be catering to, we'll be bringing in MPV 7-seater, which will be catering to the personal segment as well as the fleet segment.
You will.
And going forward in the second half of this year also, we'll be launching 2 products. and one of them will be a product which will be launched in a segment where probably we are not present. Like that, every 6 months we'll be launching new products.
And with that, it's time for us to say goodbye on this edition of NDTV AutoMate. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles. And also for deep dive reviews, news and views, don't forget to log in to ndtv.com/auto. Remember, always wear a seatbelt, follow speed limits, respect the drivers around you. This is your Automate Siddharth Sharma signing off. I'll see you guys in the next one.